Hello everybody, it's me, Kylie. Let me fix my shirt. Back with another video. I wanted to talk today about audiobooks. I just finished my first audiobook ever. And before I did listen to this audiobook and got into BookTube, I kind of felt like audiobooks were cheating. Unless you're blind, of course, or sighted, and you can't read actual books. Then it was okay. But I felt like it was cheating, and I felt like, well, you didn't even read it. But I guess then I came onto BookTube, and in the last couple of months, watching people's videos, and apparently it's not cheating. A lot of you guys don't think that it's cheating, and a lot of people do listen to audiobooks, and then still rate them and review them on Goodreads as though it's just a regular book. And I'm like, okay, maybe I should try this thing. So I'm in this contest that I don't even know what the company's called, but the contest is called Canada's Luckiest Baby. And if you win, you win a whole crap load of stuff, including a $20,000 education savings grant for your kids' education. So I enter it every time, and they have all these crazy offers from the different sponsors. And so one of the offers that I was just waiting to accept until I knew that I was going to have time to use it was a 30-day free trial of Audible, which is an audiobook, they have an app, and then they have a whole section of Amazon there. I think Amazon owns Audible, probably. The 30-day free subscription came with 2 free books, so I just picked a couple on my TBR that I didn't already have in a paper copy. And that was kind of crazy. So the regular price, you normally pay $14.99, I think, probably American dollars, I'm not sure, per month. So that was free because it's a 30-day free. And then the 2 free books, well, when I was looking at the books, I have 2 free books, but I was like, wow, because I felt like the price of the audiobook was almost maybe even higher than the price of an actual book. But maybe that's right, because it's almost like making a movie, except, I don't know, when I was listening to it, and then at the end of the book, it was executive producer so-and-so, producer so-and-so, and it was giving credits of all the people who helped, and it's a whole production thing. But anyway, so I just picked the 2 books, but they were both $28 something regular. So I was like, Jesus Christ. But anyways, your $15 subscription per month gets you normally 1 free title every month. And both of the audiobooks that I got for free, they're between 13 and 14 hours long. So, I mean, I don't know if I could I might be able to get through 2 in a month. So you get 1 free a month. That's not bad. That's pretty cool. So I like this idea. I thought it was good. And, yeah, I mean, I just rolled with it. For sure, at first, I had trouble where I would, be in a situation where, I could have been listening to audiobook, and I was like, oh, I should have turned on the audiobook. When I'm just, at night after the kids have gone to bed and I'm doing dishes, or I'm doing laundry, or, whenever I'm doing all this stuff. I mean, I just could have popped my earbuds in, or even just turned it on my phone, whatever, and listened to it. But I kind of, when at the end of it, or when I'm getting to the end of it, these last few days here, I was getting more into the habit of that. Well, let me, just turn something on. You have to try and kind of think of situations where you'd normally just listen to music or something. I don't do that. I don't really care about music, and I don't usually just turn music on. I'd rather rather not. So that's even harder for me because I don't listen to music. But yeah, it was like starting to get into the habit of it. I was like listening to it in the car. I was listening to it at work sometimes. Listening to it, yeah, like again, like at home when I'm like doing laundry and stuff. I didn't want to listen to it before, like when I was like lying and falling asleep, because then I was worried about like, well, like what if I actually fall asleep and then I can't turn it off? And I guess sometimes maybe Audible does have like some sort of a timer that you can set. I heard that some of the apps do and some of the apps don't, so I have to like look into that. But anyways, even before bed I can like read a real book, so it's not a big deal. So I did really liked it. And the book that I was listening to was The Book Thief. I'm blanking on like the actual author's name, but they had like a British guy reading it, and he did like different voices and stuff, and oh my god, it was so good. I really loved it. I really did love it. What was I gonna say? Oh, what I didn't like about it was I like to update my progress on book reads, and then I have this one other app from my public library that I just downloaded to do a summer reading, and it tells me in the audiobook thing like what chapter I'm on. It's split into the chapters, but it doesn't, there's no way for me to know like what page I'm on, so I have no idea to like how to like update my progress on Goodreads. So it just showed up, like I just put it on there when I started it, and then today when I finished it, and it looks like it took me like 8 days or whatever. So that's the only thing that I was like, oh, like I can't update my progress, come on. But other than that, I think that's pretty cool, audiobooks. And then I'm gonna keep doing it, that's for sure. But especially because I have one extra credit, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep using Audible. I just watched one of Book Roast's newer videos, and she recently found Scribd, something called Scribd. I think it's Scribd. And that service for audiobooks is only $9 a month. Or maybe, I don't know, she's in Scotland, so it might be like €9 or something. And it's unlimited. Like, they don't also charge you for the books. So obviously that would be ideal. But I did get my other like free book on Audible, so I want to listen to it first before I like cancel the renewal. So yeah, so I might try out Scribd for their free month, because they do like a 30 days free as well. And then once that's done, I'll decide which one I like better, but probably the one that's cheaper, right? But I guess if I'm only going to go through one audiobook per month, then Audible would be fine for me. But I don't see myself being able to pay like almost $30 for each audiobook. But yeah, so that's what I thought about audiobooks and Audible, and you guys have a good night.